Hello guys, welcome back. I'm your friend in Saxo. Today, let's try to relearn all math. I always want to master the mathematics as a language because there are so many times when I get into a deeper level at something, for example, the machine learning, I will meet some problems with reading those theory papers that was written in pure mathematics symbols because I couldn't understand those mathematics symbols or something like that. So in that case, I wouldn't be able to understand what the other said actually, and it stops me from go to a further level on learning or researching. So I decided to relearn mathematics. I tried this before. In the past, I tried very hard try to understand those high-level mathematics, but I found sometimes it's just not practical, or it's not an easy thing to start with a high level. So I just started thinking, but we got the time, why don't we start from the basics and go to a high level one by one, step by step? Maybe in this way we could reach the end of our goal. So let's do it. Thanks for the Khan Academy. It's really nice to that we could go from basic to a high level. Here I'm gonna follow this order. First we will try to understand arithmetic. Those are basics that we can get. From the beginning, as a beginner, we shall take a course challenge to level up on what we already know. So let's start a course challenge. It will take, let's say, 30 or 45 minutes. We have to answer 30 questions. Let's go. This figure, not to scale. As far as I know, this is a figure, right? What multiplication expression could the area model above represent? That could be, let's say, 2 plus 0.7 equal to 2.7, 40 plus 5 equal to 45. So in the end, the area of this figure is 45 times 2.7. So I choose the first one. Let's do a check. Yeah, it's correct. Let's go to the next. For this one, it's another equation. Match each expression to its product. Match each expression to its product. How can I do the match? We could drag them for a little bit. So for this case, as we can see, we got 2 points. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 3 points. I guess that's probably right. And for this, we got 1 point here. So I'll choose this one. And for this one, it got 2 points. So I guess this is alright. I'm gonna do a check for now. Yeah, it's correct. Let's go to the next. Divide. Write the quotient in lowest terms. Write the quotient.
Quotient.
Quotient. It's called quotient. Write the quotient in lowest terms. Then first we need to do a division. I was kind of forget about this, so we need to install a genome extension for us to do it. Here's a drawing extension that we could use to get let's say to do some drawing. For example, now we got this. I don't know if you can say it or not. It's divided by 4 over 3. That'll be equal to this times 3 over 4. If that's the case, that will be equal to 13 over 15 over 32. Okay, so I'll say 15 over 32. Let's do a check. Yeah, we got it right. Let's go to the last. Tom compared this one with this one by first comparing each fraction to 1 over 2 and 1. Step 1, 2 over 12 is less than 1 over 2. Step 2, 7 over 6 is less than 1 but more than 1 over 2. Step 3, so 2 over 12 less than 7 over 6. In which step did Tom make his first mistake? Let's say 2 over 12 is less than 1 over 2. That's interesting. 2 over 12 can be written down like this. Was it less than 1 over 2? Yeah, that's correct. 7 over 6 is less than 1 but more than 1 over 2. Well, 7 over 6 is definitely greater than 1, so it cannot be less than 1. So in here, Tom makes his first mistake. So I choose step 2. let's click the check, and we got it right. So we go to the next question. Action isn't sure how to aid this expression. Help him by choosing an addition problem that is the same as this one. So if we do this, first we need to know what is this kind of thing equal to. Let's do addition. This will be equal to this kind of number. And for this one, this is definitely higher than that. But for this, it's 60 plus 7 equal to 67, and plus 6 would be equal to just the number that we want. The two results, they are the same. So for this case, I'll choose the C. Let's go to the next. Order the numbers from last to greatest. This can be a little bit challenging. Let's rewrite them all. For this one, we got 4, 10, and 5. If I'm gonna do a rewrite, that'll be a time wasting. Let's just do it directly. For example, now if I write the second one as 40 divided by 40 with let's say 15, and for the second one I shall write something like this. Okay, so the third one must be greater than the second one, and then we do another comparison, and for this case the third one is less than the first one. The first one is the biggest. Okay, now we shall finish it or not. What's going wrong? Let's try it again. Oh, from lowest to highest. So that's where the problem comes from. Okay, now we do it again. Nice work. Let's go on. Subtraction. You may use the models shown to help find the difference. 0.84 minus 0.22. I was thinking about maybe we should, or maybe we could use Python to solve this kind of problem. So 0.84 minus 0.22 go to 0.62. Okay, let's go to the next. Which expression represents the image below? This is 1, this is 1, and what is this? So 1 over 4. This is 1 over 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To be honest, this question is kind of weird. I never see such a thing before. Let's do a check. Got an error. This image shows we are finding a fraction of another fraction. We can use multiplication to show that we are making equal-sized groups even when the size is a fraction. Each whole has 2 equal pieces, and there are 3 pieces shaded. So 3 over 2. The shaded part represents like this, 3 over 2 for one whole. Then we split each half in 2 equal pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6, and only 5 of them with a deep shade corner. So in the end, it's 5 over 6 times 3 over 2. Okay, that's how it's represented. Weird. Which expression has been solved with the following number line? I guess I'll choose the A because, as you know, this is 766, and it minus 500 minus 19 minus 5. If you add the 3 numbers together, you'll get the number of this. So I choose A, and we do a check. Great work. Go on. Add the following. Okay, for this case, I'll be equal to 7 over 10. Alright, let's go on. Where is the blue point on the number line? Where's the blue point? For here, for each interval, for this kind of interval, it's equal to 3. And so for minus, for negative direction, there we got 2 intervals. So that would be 2 times 3. Oh, minus 2 times 3. That would be equal to negative 6. Oh yeah, let's go on. Which expression is the same as 800, 09,000, and 4500? Okay, if you think about it, it has 800 of 1000. A 1000 has 4 zeros, 3 zeros, and with 2 zeros behind the 8, that will be 5 zeros. Let's do a check and say if they got 5 zeros. Oh, they all got 5 zeros. Then we do a check about the 9. For the 9, it should have 3 zeros, and for this case, we got the 2 options that's suitable. And then let's say 45. Hundreds. Look at these words. What is that? It probably means I don't know, maybe it represents something like this. Okay, if that's true, we will probably only be able to choose the first option. So I choose the first one and do a check. Yeah, we are correct. Let's go on. Bennett try to evaluate 19 times 3 step by step. Find Bennett's mistake. Okay, for the first step, it's definitely correct. For the second one, I still think he's correct. For the third one, it's still correct. So where's the problem? Oh, here we go. The step 2. He shouldn't change the symbol of multiplication to a plus symbol. That's where the problem comes from. So I choose step 2 and do a check. Yeah, we are right. Let's go. For this one, Kevin tried to evaluate an expression step by step, found his mistake. Okay, this is a tough problem. If we want to rewrite this expression, we could rewrite it like this. Okay, for this one, it's correct. If we want to separate it, we could probably do something like this. It's a little bit slow by dragging it using my mouse. Okay, so for the first step, it's correct. For the second one, for this part, it's correct. And for this one, it's also correct. So 300 plus 5, that would be this answer. So where's the problem? I didn't see any problems. So Kevin did not make a mistake. I do this check. And yeah, it's working. Subtract. Use the groups of objects to help solve this problem. I don't need this. I could solve this problem by myself. And that would be 6. Let's go on. Use the array to complete the equation. What kind of number times 9 equal to 27? Since I already memorized those simple multiplication expressions, so I could immediately get the answer, which is 3. Yeah, let's go on. Each large square is a whole. Use an image to help visualize this kind of thing. Let's use Python to do the same thing for me. For this case, we'll get 8. What is this? I never seen such a number, such a symbol before. Let's get help, since I really don't know where it comes from. To divide large numbers, we can split them into smaller numbers that we already know how to divide. Oh, so it's just another
screen reader on. Asterisk arithmetic comma hint had left out. Window panel.
So in other words, it just represents a division. So we divide it by 5. We'll get the number like this, and got no remainder.
2 or 4. 7 remainder entry 5 backspace. 50 check again push button grade. Browse mode. Next question push button window set screen reader off.
Alright, what is A rounded to the nearest whole number? That's 29. What is A rounded? Oh, I don't know how to read that. For God's sake.
Rounded.
Okay. It's 30. Alright, let's go on. Plot 2 over 2. 2 over 2, that'd be this. Plot 2 over 3. 2 over 3. That'll be right in here. Use the number lines above to compare 2 over 2 and 2 over 3. I guess 2 over 2 will definitely greater than 2 over 3, since the first one is 1 and the second one is less than 1. Do a check, and we get it right. Let's go on. Which expression is equivalent to 2 minus 35? 2 minus 35, that'll be 2 plus negative 35. Let's do a check. Alright, Sue bought 12 apples. She wants to divide the apples into bags so that each bag has 4 apples. I guess I'll just input the 3 here, and we got it right. Let's go on. Subtract this kind of expression. That'll be equal to 2. We got an error. Negative 4 plus 2 equal to negative 2. Sorry about that. Here we go. Which expression could we use to calculate the number of ladybugs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 3 times 9. Okay, let's go on. Use the number line below to help you complete the equation. I guess I don't need the number line, and I could just do an equation transfer to get that kind of answer. So here we could get r equal to 8 over 10 times 5, and 5 cancels out. In the end, we get 4. Alright, for the same kind of challenging, if the say equal to 0, negative say would be also equal to 0. Alright, let's go. Cat put all of her dog's bombs into rows. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. She put the bombs in 5 rows with 1 dog bomb in each row. Which expression could we use to find the total number of dog bombs Cat has? We got 5, 1, and that's right. Which expression can be solved with the following number line? Which expression can be solved with the following number line? Well, if we plus the first number to 184, we could get the answer, which is 839. And we get it right. Let's go on. A whale watcher keeps account of how many, I don't know how to read that, to be honest.
Whales.
Okay. How many whales she says each day. On Monday, she saw 17 whales.
Whale.
On Tuesday, she saw 33 whales. What is the total number of whales she saw on Monday and Tuesday? Tuesday. What is that? Okay, Tuesday. And Monday is it's the first day of the week. Okay, so for this case, I'll be, let's say, 4 plus 1 equal to 5. 50 whales. Alright, select 2 strategies that we can use to aid these two numbers. First one is 100 plus this, and that's the first one. And the second one is something like this. Okay, let's do a check, and we got it right. We show the summaries. Here we go. Leveled up 30 skills, leveled down 4 skills. I don't know the meaning of this summary, but I guess for the most of the knowledge, I already have it in my mother language. Okay, I guess that's today's learning on the mathematics. I'll see you the next day.